I was gone for a little bit, man, but I said I had to come back on here, bro. Try and be consistent. Um, but today I wanted to talk about something, and this is probably not gonna be as long as my last few videos, but I just wanted to speak on something because my relationship videos on here tend to do a little bit better. So let's get right back into it, bro. Today I want to talk about the biggest mistake that I think men make in dating, or in relationships. And this is, like I said, like I'm not absolved from these. I made this mistake too, but I see it a lot now, and I think it's like people don't give y'all enough warnings. Like everything is geared towards like getting dates and sleeping with women, but no one actually like gives advice. I feel like about how to keep women. Like everything is just to get in and like in the bedroom. And I mean, I understand it. Like if it's like younger people, like my age and younger, watch a lot of the content, but there's a lot more to dating than that. Um, and that's about my content is, but just saying in general. But the biggest mistake men make in dating, bro, is not dating their women. And that sounds silly, but bro, y'all like people gotta understand, bro. Like when you are in a relationship, that does not mean that that woman wants to sit on the fucking couch with you and watch reruns of fucking Martin every single day. No, she does not want to watch you play Call of Duty for 7 hours and eat pizza every single day. Like I feel like as soon as like and I understand it because I say most men don't like going out that much. Everything's expensive. You know what I mean? You gotta get dressed up and all this other stuff. But here's the thing, bro. That's like you have to expect a woman to be content with just staying in the house with you every single day. Like just like come on, bro. And the thing is though is that like now, when like people are so addicted to like saying that they're a homebody and they want a woman that's a homebody. Just because she's a homebody doesn't mean she wants to just stay in the house every fucking day. And let me tell you something. One thing I've learned is a bored woman is a gone woman. I could guarantee you that straight up and down. If you decide that all you want to do is stay in the house and lounge around and bullshit, that's fine. But understand this, bro. Women have social media now. Everyone has social media now, but she's gonna know, especially if she's pretty, she's gonna know that there's men out there that's gonna want to take her out. You know what I'm saying? And she's seeing her friends out enjoying dinners and hookah dates and shit like that. And she's gonna be bored. And she's gonna feel a way about that. Like, damn, this motherfucker got me locked in the house. I could be having so much more fun. And I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all probably noticed this, but most women's lives are much more entertaining before they get in relationships. They get in relationships and they like, damn, I feel like I'm just interlocked up. You don't want a woman to feel like when she's with you that you're entering lockup. You don't want to like you don't want her to be like, damn, like my life was funner before I met this motherfucker. All he wants to do is keep me in the house. So you have to date your woman. And I think, also this gets confused because people liken this to thinking that this is like a tricking thing. Like, oh, now I gotta take her to Ruth Chris and Nobu and Mr. Childs every week. I'm not saying that. But just little simple things like getting her out the crib and I don't know, like for example, me and my shorty, like was it last week? This might have been the weekend before last, but we went on a damn picnic. Super cheap. I made some burgers, like some Wagyu burgers with an egg on top. No, I know I like to cook. But I made that. We jumped in the car, went down to the pond down here. It was watching ducks and was eating our food. Women like stuff like that. Super simple. I think we had some wine in the thing too. Just having a good little time, bro. Like that, things like that. Super cheap, super inexpensive, right? Not a whole lot of effort. And if you can't cook, you can do something as simple as go and get like some Chick-fil-A sandwiches and grab whatever her favorite Starbucks drink is. And y'all could go on a picnic just like that. Super simple, but it's just getting her out the house, making her feel like you cherish the fact that you with her. Y'all can't be, I'll never understand, like, I know the legwork it takes to get a beautiful woman, the making decent money, being in shape, going on dates. And I understand, like me knowing all the work that goes into getting a beautiful woman, and then somehow we reset our mind when we get her that, oh, cool, now I can just, lounge around, gain 40 pounds, sit on the couch every fucking day, start working overtime. Like, I just don't, Like every man's default thing when they get into a relationship and fall in love is just to be these lazy slobs. Like, bro, it doesn't work. Like, you're gonna lose that girl. And you should lose her, to keep it a buck with you. Like, and here's the thing, like, another thing is, when you're constantly dating your girl and you're keeping up with yourself, and I know I'm kind of getting away from the original topic, but when you're also taking care of yourself, you're still dressing well, because you can't go to a restaurant like a bum. That means that you're going to have to put on some decent clothes. You're going to have to get a haircut. Because these are all things that men just magically just stop liking to do when they get in a relationship. They just want to fucking just be these dirt balls walking around. You know what I'm saying? But like, because you're going to have to do all that, guess what? Doing that regularly, you know what I'm saying? That's going to keep her on her toes. So she's going to stay in shape and she's going to keep dressing. She's going to, like, you don't want her to get like that. You see what I'm saying? So you got to you're the leader. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people take this whole alpha male thing and it sounds cool, but you're the leader of the household, gang. You know what I'm saying? You're the leader of the relationship. Well, at least you're supposed to be. I mean, I don't know, some don't get me started, but like, you're supposed to be the leader. So if you're the leader, you got to lead by example. How are you going to expect her to stay in shape and you sloppy? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying like you need to be like 8% body fat, super lean, ripped up, but just stay in decent shape. You know what I'm saying? 18% or lower. That's fine. Something simple. Like, it's just taking care of yourself, caring about how you're presented. You know what I'm saying? Taking a shower every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, just something simple. And then she'll follow suit by putting effort into the relationship too. And on top of that, when you go on these dates too, you get a chance to really start to learn where the relationship is at. See, if you're going on dates with your girl, right? And let's say, you see these posts, every time you go on a date, it ends in an argument. That's a red flag that, man, this shit's going south. It's time to start. Because think about it. Who's going to start an argument with somebody that just treated them to dinner? Unless they don't really appreciate that person. Or if there's an actual issue going on that you maybe have not seen. You know what I'm saying? I know being caught up in your day-to-day life, you might be like, oh, man, like, I got too much shit to worry about. You might not even really be paying attention to the fact that shit's going south. But when you go on these dates, this is where it comes out. Now you know it's like, damn, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you work on it from there. But, you cannot sit in the house all the time. Now, look, I want to say this too. Like, again, you don't have to do anything super expensive and you don't have to do it every fucking week. In my opinion, I feel like 2 nights a month. 2 nights a month, you should designate those nights about 3-4 hours. Get a good fit together. Get a cut. Get some good cologne. You know what I'm saying? And then take her out somewhere nice. Two nights. And here's the thing. This is why I was talking about in my other videos about making money, bro. This shit costs bread. This shit costs bread. This is what. But here's the thing. If you've been bullshitting and you really ain't been focused on that bag, and you involved all this toxic shit, well, guess what? You can't afford to take her out on 2 dates. This is why I say you got to put the bag first. It alleviates so many more problems than people realize. You can do so much more. So when you got your bag right, 2 nights a week, and again, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You could do something simple, no cap. You could do something simple. You can go on a picnic, right? Watch the sunset with her. Get, like I said, do the whole thing with the food, the sandwiches, and then afterwards go catch a movie or something. Or go bowling, you know what I'm saying? And the nice, and over right there, look, 4 hours, you know what I'm saying? You only spent maybe $100 and something. Bowling's not that expensive, especially if you're in the military, you can go get the discount joint. And then boom, and that'll make that girl whole. If she really loves you, bro, that'll make the whole week. That'll make the whole week. But yeah, you gotta get out the house. Yes, you have to put the game down for a few hours. You will live. Put the controller up. You know what I'm saying? You will be okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's such a, and I liken it, just to flip it. Imagine you got you a girl, right? Let's say you got lucky and found one out of the 20,000 women that actually cater to men. Right? You got super lucky, right? And she caught you up. She got you hooked on because of her catering, right? How she caters and, maybe like rubs your back, makes you food, stuff like that. And when you start dating, all of a sudden that shit out the window. She might do it once every 3 months. You gonna start feeling away like, damn, this is the reason why I liked you. What the fuck? Like, you just stopped doing it? Like, this is what caught my eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, and that's how she feels. It's the same thing. I know I would be mad. Shit, the reason why my girl I'm with now, part of the reason why I picked her is because she's one of the only girls I met that caters. I've only met I can think on the top of my head, I think I only like maybe dated 2 or 3 other women that did it. And every time it happened, it blew my fucking mind. Like it's so rare. It's to the point where if a girl be like, "Hey, I just want to come over and cook for you," like, you trying to rob me? Like, who you with? Like, what's like? Did she see anything that she could take in this motherfucker? Like, I don't. Who coming with you? Like, like that shit is so rare. So like, and I'm to be honest with you, women are in that same boat for men that court women. I guarantee you, if you used to tell a girl, you used to take a girl on a nice date on the first day. Now I'm not. There's a lot of things that play with this, but if you found a decent one, right, and you used to take her on a real nice date on the first date, and then not ask her back to the crib, it'll blow her fucking mind. I'm being so real. If you was to do all that, go through the little a friendly hug, like it's a hug, but you didn't grab her ass, nothing crazy like that. You ain't ask her back to the crib. You will blow her fucking mind. She'll go home confused as shit. Like, who sent this nigga? Like, you know what I mean? And that's vice versa. But just imagine a letdown where you done got, drawn in with this new thing that you ain't never experienced or you experienced very rarely, and now they stop. And they talk about it, so it's so odd. Like they bring up so many things about dating, but no one actually gives dating advice, I feel like, except for like a handful of content creators. But like, and it's the simplest thing, but just people just don't want to do it. But you gotta go on these dates. You gotta take them out, bro. You cannot. This is one thing I've learned from dating women that I consider more beautiful. Women who are beautiful want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? They might not say it outright, but like they want to be looked at. They want to go out and step on necks and all that other shit. And they want to do. So if you got them cooped up in the house, I know you thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna keep all the other dudes away. I can just keep it right here next to me. You just wipe to the game. At least you know I'm being faithful. Like, nah, gang, like that shit gonna get old after a while. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is what hobbies. So I was talking about that whole thing with hobbies. Like I said, I got a bunch of hobbies, bro. You know how many women I've taken to the gym with me? You know how many women I've taken on I haven't taken anybody on any like hiking trips. Actually, no, I'm lying. I think I did a couple. But when you do things, you go to festivals and hiking and stuff like that, concerts, when you're already doing stuff that's fun, you could take them with you. If you like to shoot pool, it's all types of things. I'm not saying they're gonna like everything you do, but at least it's something. And there's all types of ways to flip shit to make it romantic for women to like. You got to try though. And that's another thing I wanted to touch on before I ended the video, bro. A relationship's a job, bro. It is not this fairy tale. I feel like these romance movies, The Notebook, all this shit has just ruined our total mindset of what we think. We think relationships is this whole cuddly, skipping thing. We're always laughing. Like all this goofy ass shit. Bro, no, it's a job. You gotta work for it. You gotta do shit. You have to engage. You have to try. There's a lot of shit. If y'all watched that video, I posted like years ago. What makes a girlfriend material. The main thing I was talking about on that was effort. But that's not just on her part. You need to show some effort too. And it never stops. It is a job. You have to constantly work to keep that going. You don't just get somebody and it's just done with. All right, cool, I got it. Niggas, it was so crazy, it's so bad. Niggas will sit there, they'll get a girlfriend that's fine, stop doing shit right, and when she starts getting upset, they'll just propose. Yeah, now she got a ring, she knows, you know what I mean? No, bro, you still gonna lose her. Don't matter what you can't just throw money at it. And that's another thing. Niggas will do that. They'll just try to throw money. Hey, I'm gonna buy her this, I'm gonna buy her that. No. That's why I be watching these damn videos. I mean, I guess it kind of helps that I grew up around women, so I kind of understand how they think. But like, people just think throwing money. I mean, for some, I'm not gonna say all like it doesn't work for some of them, because there are some gold diggers or some women who are more materialistic that you could throw some dollars their way, they'll be fine with that. But a lot of them, they don't really care as much about the money as they do actually spending time with you. So it's just like to just totally disregard that and just think that you can sit on the couch. All right, gang, you gonna lose that girl. I'm telling you, bro, you gonna lose that girl, gang. You gotta take, like I said, twice a month. I'm not gonna say every week, because some people say every Saturday. I wouldn't say that. Like, you gonna spend a lot of money. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? If you keep it on the cheap end, let's say you do $120 each date. You do that 4 times man. What? $480 a month? Nah, that's investment money right there. So two good dates. Try to see if you can keep it to about 150. $120, 2 good dates a month. If that seems like a lot of money to you, start hustling. Maybe hustle, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll have a much better chance of keeping that girl around. Now, is that going to keep her? I'm not going to say yes. The social media age, bro, is fickle. But what it will do, and here's one thing that I've noticed. I said this one would be a long video, but one thing I've noticed is that when you do shit like that and they leave, yeah, they have other options, but they'll, like I said, this isn't a common thing. It's the same as if you ever had a girl that caters to you. Like when a girl that caters to you, losing them, like I say a girl that caters and a girl that's like, I want to say above your level as far as looks, but like who looks really, really good in your eyes, those are the ones that hurt the most when you lose them. I ain't gonna lie, you be thinking about, man, listen, it'll be 2-3 years later, it's like, man, I remember she made me some bomb ass steak or something. You be remembering, like those be the ones. So, but it takes a little while for it to kick in. It'd be about 6-7 months. It's gonna be the same thing with her. And the thing is though, when it kicks in with women, it's only like 8 months later. It's a while later. But they start remembering. Because when they get on these motherfuckers is trying to Netflix and chill, and they like, damn, I remember he used to take me out every weekend and do this and do that. We went to the pond. I got to throw better ducks. They remember that shit. They gonna think about you. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like that shit leaves a lasting impression. So I'm not saying that you're gonna keep her doing this, but it'd be hard for her to move. I'm not lying to you, gang. And look, I lived it, gang. And you know what's funny? That time frame, bro, it holds true every time. About 6, 7, 8 months. They always, even if it's just them looking at my profile or peeking around, doing certain things, like me being somebody who could cook, that's another thing that like really used to every so often. I've had a bunch of women, oh, yes, my first time anybody's ever cooked for me, man. Look, shit like that, it adds up. So don't lose your girl being lazy, bro. Get out the house, get off the game, take that girl out.